Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of rare, valuable, in-depth exploration of two iconic US half-dollar coins, the 1795 flowing hair half-dollar and the 1816 walking liberty half-dollar. These coins not only represent significant milestones in American numismatic history, but also reflect the evolving artistry and economic conditions of their respective eras. In the early days of the United States, a young nation still recovering from the Revolutionary War, one of the first pressing needs was a stable and reliable currency. The chaotic state of early American commerce relied heavily on foreign coins, including Spanish reals and British copper. The U.S. Constitution granted Congress the power to coin money, but it wasn't until the Mint Act of 1792 that plans were put into action. Scene: Philadelphia, 1794. The United States Mint, the first federal building established under the Constitution, opened in Philadelphia, then the nation's capital. From this small facility emerged the earliest official coinage of the United States, struck under the supervision of David Rittenhouse, the first director of the Mint, and Robert Scott, the chief engraver. The first U.S. half-dollar was introduced in 1794, but production was extremely limited. The 1795 flowing hair half-dollar was part of the first major production run, and remains one of the most iconic coins of early American history. Scene: inside the Mint, engraving room. The coin's design was symbolic of the new republic's identity. Portrait of Liberty, modeled loosely on classical figures. Liberty faces right, her hair flowing freely. Hence the name, flowing hair. She wears no cap, crown, or ornament, just the personification of freedom. Inscription: Liberty appears above her head, with 15 stars representing the 15 states of the Union at that time, including Kentucky and Vermont. Small eagle. A simple eagle perched on a cloud, surrounded by a laurel wreath. Legend: encircling. The design are the words, United States of America, with no denomination stated on the coin's face. Edge. Lettered edge reading 50 cents or half a dollar, to prevent clipping and counterfeiting. Scene: trading posts, markets, and ports. In the 1790s, Philadelphia, New York, Boston, and Charleston were vital trade hubs. Silver coins like the half-dollar were integral to commerce. However, most Americans were still unfamiliar with federal coinage, and old habits of using Spanish silver persisted. The coin's silver content, 89.24%, made it valuable in trade. As the coin circulated, it crossed borders and hands, used to pay merchants, farmers, and even soldiers. Scene: U.S. Mint production floor, 1795. The 1795 flowing hair half-dollar was produced in a relatively modest quantity for the time. Total mintage approx. 323,144 coins. Die varieties. At least 30 plus known die pairings exist, cataloged in the Overton Reference Guide, as each die pair wore out and was replaced. Some varieties include two different sizes of the bust and differences in star placements. Each die pairing resulted in small but important variations that have become the focus of modern collectors. Most 1795 half-dollars were used in everyday trade. As a result, coins circulated heavily and were often worn down quickly. Surviving circulated examples often show significant wear, with details like Liberty's face and eagle feathers partially or completely worn smooth. Many were melted or lost over time, making surviving specimens rarer each decade. Coins in mint state, MS, are extremely rare. Very few coins were set aside or preserved in uncirculated condition. When found, uncirculated examples command six-figure prices at auction. Graded coins by PCGS or NGC in MS60 or better are among the most coveted U.S. coins today. Collector's tip: look for sharp details in Liberty's hair and eagle's wings. Weak strikes or worn stars indicate lower grades. Scene: modern coin exhibit or auction house. Today, the 1795 flowing hair half-dollar is recognized as a foundational piece of American numismatics. It represents the first sustained production year of the U.S. half-dollar. Its rarity, age, and artistry make it one of the most desirable coins for collectors. Many are now held in private collections, museums, or auctioned at premier houses like Stack's Bowers and Heritage Auctions. The 1795 flowing hair half-dollar is more than just silver and symbolism. It is a tangible link to the early American experiment, a young nation's attempt to establish identity, trust, and sovereignty through its currency. Each surviving coin holds stories of trade, expansion, and the enduring values of liberty and independence. As collectors and historians look upon this coin, they see not just a numismatic rarity, but a piece of the American soul. Feature details: Mint Philadelphia, year 179, 5 mintage, 23, 144 designer Robert Scott. Composition 89.24%, silver 10.76%, copper. Diameter 32.5 mm, weight 13.48 grams, edge lettered, 50 cents or half a dollar. Obverse flowing hair, Liberty 15 stars, reverse small eagle within a wreath. Varieties multiple, cataloged by Overton Transis. Rarity in mint state, extremely rare. Average value 3,000, 150,000 plus, depending on grade. The Walking Liberty $50 is one of the most iconic coins in American numismatic history, celebrated for its artistic beauty and patriotic imagery. However, there is a significant error in your question. The Walking Liberty $50 was never minted in 1816. The coin series began in 1916, a full century later. Let's proceed with the complete and accurate history, geography, circulation, and condition-related details for the Walking Liberty $50 from 1916 to 1947, when it was in production. The Walking Liberty $50 was introduced in 1916, replacing the Barber $50, which had been in circulation since 1892. The new design was part of a broader push by the U.S. Mint to modernize American coinage, led by Mint director Robert W. Woolley, who believed American coins should reflect the ideals of liberty, patriotism, and national pride. Adolph A. Weinman, a prominent sculptor of the early 20th century. He also designed the Mercury dime, winged Liberty Head dime. Features Lady Liberty striding toward the dawn of a new day, draped in the American flag with her right hand extended and holding laurel and oak branches in her left. The sun rises in the background, symbolizing a new era. Inscriptions: Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year of minting. Shows a majestic bald eagle perched on a mountain crag, wings partially raised. A pine sapling grows from the rock, symbolizing strength and resilience. Inscriptions: United States of America, A Pluribus Unum, and $50. The coin was minted at 3 U.S. Mint facilities. Mint location: Mint mark years used: Philadelphia, no mint mark. 1916, 1947 Denver, D. 1906, 1947 San Francisco, 1916, 1947. Mint marks appear on the reverse below, In God We Trust, on coins from 1917 onward. Total years in circulation: 1916 to 1947, key low mintage and rare dates. 1916 S, only 508,000 struck. 1921, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. All are considered key dates due to very low mintages. 38 D, another low mintage year. Just over 491,000 coins minted. Year mint mintage: 1916 P608, 00916D1N14, 4001-916S508, 01921P246, 01921D208, 01921S548, 01938D491, 6001-943P53, 190, 1 of the highest. Coins used in commerce show signs of wear, especially on Liberty's gown, face, and the eagle's feathers. Graded by third-party grading services, NGC, PCGS, on a scale from poor, P1, to about uncirculated, AU58. Heavily worn coins may only retain outline details. Coins that have never been used in circulation and retain full mint luster. Graded from MS60 to MS70, mint state. An MS65 or higher coin has sharp details, original luster, and minimal imperfections. Not issued annually. Only 1936-1942 proof coins were minted in limited numbers, solely at the Philadelphia Mint. Year proof mintage: 19363, 90119375, 72819388, 1521938, 808194011, 279194115, 412194221. 120 The Walking Liberty design is considered one of the most beautiful in American coinage. In fact, the obverse design was reused on the American Silver Eagle bullion coin, first issued in 1986 and still in production. It remains a favorite among collectors for both its aesthetic appeal and historical significance. Values vary greatly depending on year, mint mark, and condition. Common dates, e.g. 1940s, 1225 key. Dates, e.g. 1921 D, 200 plus. Even in lower grades, common dates in MS-63, 60, 100 key dates in MS-65 plus. Several $1,000s, especially 1921 and 1938 D, range from $500 to $5,000 plus, depending on the grade and rarity. Primarily used for everyday transactions, including large purchases or bank exchanges, remained in active use until the early 1950s, although officially replaced by the Franklin half-dollar in 1948. Silver coins were largely pulled from circulation in the 1960s due to the rising value of silver. Widespread throughout the U.S., especially in urban banking centers and during wartime. San Francisco minted coins circulated heavily on the West Coast. Denver and Philadelphia coins were distributed nationwide. The Walking Liberty half-dollar, 1916 to 1947, represents a golden age of American coin design, born during a time of global change and national pride. Though there was no 1816 issue, the true series beginning in 1916 offers a rich blend of artistry, history, and rarity. Collectors prize these coins for their classic symbolism, intricate design, and sometimes substantial numismatic value. If you're looking to collect or appraise one, identifying the year, mint mark, and condition is crucial, and may reveal that you're holding a true piece of American history.